Hi and welcome to my channel, Julep's Garden. I live in North Carolina, Zone 7B. We're in the month of July and we're going to go see what's in stock at Lowe's. Okay, it looks like we have lots of crepe myrtle trees, all sorts of colors and shades. This is a Monrovia Pink Pig crepe myrtle, and this is $26.98, and it's supposed to be a compact variety that only gets 6 to 10 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. This is another Monrovia one, and this is a compact one. It's smaller than the other. This one is Berry Dazzle Dwarf Crepe Myrtle, and this one only gets about 4 by 4. It says it slowly reaches 4 by 4. Here we have a Proven Winners Crepe Myrtle. Look at this dark foliage, and then it has like these pink, dark red, or dark pink blooms. And this is the Center Stage Crepe Myrtle for $26.98 also. And this one gets up to 12 feet tall and 8 feet wide. We have some daylilies here. This is the Lowe's brand. It says Stella de Oro Daylily. And these are $16.98 for a 1.5 gallon size. And these are perennial. These will come back every year and they're fairly easy to maintain. Look at this grass, isn't it pretty? So usually the grasses I come across mostly like full sun, but this one says it can do part sun 3 to 6 hours. It's called Frenzy Juncus, and it is $16.98 for 1.5 gallons. I thought that was pretty cool since most of them usually want full sun. Here we have some irises, and look at this flower. This is the Regina Iris, and it is $19.98. Now it seems like it's only hardy in zones 8 or higher, but it looks like it has a beautiful flower. And here we have Rudbeckia, and this variety is a Gold Blitz Rudbeckia, $19.98. This looks like the Rudbeckia I have at home. It looks very similar, and it comes back strong every single year. It's a good, easy, low maintenance plant. Another plant I have is Salvia, which I absolutely love and I highly recommend, especially if you like the cottage look. Now this is the Lowe's brand. It's New Dimension Rose Salvia, and it's $7.48. And these definitely come back every year. And here we have the coneflower. It's almost hard to find coneflowers when you don't see a bee on it. Look at this little guy. They are such great plants if you want to attract pollinators, and they have even medicinal purposes. They come back every year by themselves. So here they have them for $7.48, and they have different varieties for different colors. This is Powwow Wildberry Coneflower. Here we have a Monrovia brand Speedwell, and look how beautiful this is. Again, I love the cottage flower looks, and they highly attract pollinators, as you can see. And there's also very many different varieties. They come with a different type of flowers. Some are really thick flowers, some are thinner flowers, different shades of pinks and purple. And this one is First Love Speedwell, $11.98. And they have a smaller size of the daylilies, Happy Returns, $7.98. They have lots of zinnias in different colors, the bright oranges, the purples. And zinnias are not cold hardy, so they're just going to be annuals for 1 year, but you can definitely even cut them and put them in inside for a bouquet, and they just will keep blooming till the first frost. This is $7.98 for this size. They have this beautiful lantana. I love this look of like the yellow and the white together, especially these soft yellow like this. And this lantana says it'll get 2 by 2 feet wide. This will bloom also all summer, $7.98. They have some lantana in these containers, and these are $16.98. Looks like the bees like them too. And they have the smaller size container for $4.98. These deep purple colors are one of my absolute favorites. Look at these gorgeous lisianthus. They look like roses. Oh my gosh, I love this color. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is an annual and $7.98. They have lots of vinca in different shades of purples and pinks. Vinca is great for full sun and fairly low maintenance too. And we have more lantana in containers. I feel like I say every color is my favorite, but I love this. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. So this is a Canova Canna Lily. This is an annual and it's $19.98, but this gives you a very tropical feel if that's what you're trying to go for. And they still have some Gerber daisies for $8.98. And they have celosia in these white containers, a nice contrast from this deep purple burgundy foliage. This is $16.98. And they have another variety of celosia here without a container. This is a Monrovia brand, an intense dark purple celosia for $8.98. And these beautiful flowers are called Phlox flowers. It's a variety of phlox. And this is a perennial, so it will come back every year. This is a Monrovia variety. And this color specifically is called the Sweet Summer Fantasy Phlox, $11.98. And the pink color is the Sweet Summer Queen Phlox. They even have this Mondo grass if you're looking for ground cover for $12.98. This does well if you have an area in shade where grass won't grow but you want the grass look. We have these Shasta daisies looking a little bit sad, but they're $7.98. This is Snow Lady. Here is Autumn Joy Sedum, and this is a perennial. It gets 2 by 2 feet, and it's got these beautiful pink flowers, and it's $7.98. They have these little containers. It's a variety of 3 petunias for $9.98, and it's trying to do the colors of the flag, I imagine. And they still have marigolds. These say they're the African marigold for $6.98. I love these little puffs. But these marigolds are so great for repelling pests. You can put them all within, if you have a vegetable garden, plant them in with your vegetable garden or just other flowers, and it'll help deter pests. Look how beautiful this flower is. I haven't seen this one before. It looks very tropical, and this is called curcuma ginger for $16.98, and it grows in shade, but it's not that cold hardy. It says only to 30 to 20 degrees. And if you have a shady spot you want to brighten up, coleus can definitely do that, and it's very common, so you can find it anywhere. $16.98. This one comes with a container, and they have already mixed for you different varieties. But look how beautiful. And they have these shade containers made also for $26.98, and it comes with a coleus, creeping jenny, and sun patience. Look at this coleus. I love the purple with the green. So here you get a 12-pack of coleus for $12.98. These can grow in full shade, and they get almost 3 by 3 each. So can you imagine if you put 12 together? And they have petunias and vinca also in 12 packs for $12.98. And they have these zinnias, and these come with like this little faux barrel container. These are $14.98, and they get 2 by 2 feet. And look at this, they have a sun patience in these containers, or these packs, which I haven't seen before. So here you're getting 6 sun patience for $9.98, so they come out to be like a little bit over $1.50 each. That is really good for sun patience. You don't always see these for such low price or in packs, and they have them in white also. And the beautiful dahlia, once again, look at this variety. So pretty. This one is $8.98 and it's from Monrovia, and it is called La Bella Grande Fun Red White Dahlia. And then here we have more canna lilies, and these are $9.98 from Monrovia. Look at this Gerber daisy. It's gorgeous. This is from Monrovia also, and this is Revolution Big Color Red Lemon Gerber Daisy, $8.98. They have done a really good job with these containers. I don't usually buy pre-made containers because I like to make them myself, but I like to even get inspiration. So these, they're selling them for $39.98 from Monrovia, partial sun, and it looks like they have the caladiums, some sun patience, the one I just showed you that they have the packs of. And what is this in the center? And this center plant is called cordyline. So pretty. So here is a Plecthanthus. I can never really say that, but this is a Mona Lavender Plecthanthus for $8.98. It does partial sun, and it says that it can get to 16 inches high and 36 wide, and it'll bloom all spring, summer, and fall. But man, look at the contrast in this foliage. It's in the flowers. So beautiful. They have a proven winners Calibrachoa. This is Super Bells Doublet Love Swept for $9.98. And they have the Jazzberry Supertunia for $9.98. Jazzberry has to be one of my favorites. And they have the Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Star Petunia for $9.98. And this is Crossandra for $16.98. It's an annual, but it does part sun, which is great because sometimes in those shady areas it's hard to find pretty annuals for. And then here we have a proven winner's Phlox. This is Luminary Sunset Coral. These do come back every year, $11.98. And here are some of the blooms. And they have daylilies from proven winners. This is the Going Bananas, and this is $11.98. It will come back every year, and it says it can do full sun to part sun. This is Magic Show White Wands by proven winners of Veronica, $11.98. Look at these beautiful white flowers. This looks like a variety of a Shasta daisy, and this is from proven winners for $11.98. This is proven winners Heuchera or Coral Bells, $11.98. It doesn't give me a lot of details on what variety it is, but these are great plants. They stay green all winter, so they are nice to add some winter interest into the garden. And they do get these pretty, like, they're flowers, spiky flowers. It's a great plant to add to your garden. They have the Lowe's brand Dwarf Coreopsis for $7.48. They get these pretty yellow-orange flowers, and they are perennials, so they come back, but these aren't blooming yet. And they have the purple fountain grasses. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love these grasses, especially when they're like swaying in the wind. Now, these say that they are not cold hardy in zones 1 through 8, but they're $8.98, and it says that they'll grow to be 5 feet by 5 feet. And they have the Lowe's brand, these purple daylilies for only $5.48. It is a small container, but man, I can imagine these would be so pretty. Have a little variety from the yellow daylilies. Look how pretty this foliage is. This is a Nandina. This is a Gulf Stream, and this is $24.98, and it says it can get up to 3 by 3 feet wide and great for part sun. And here we have the Florida Sunshine Japanese Anise, and this is $24.98. It does like full sun, and it can get 5 feet by 4 feet, but man, this just glows. They have tons of blueberries. This is the Sunshine Blueberry, and it says it doesn't need another one to pollinate. They're selling these for $13.98. Look how pretty this little shrub is. I love it. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's kind of got this blue look to it, which makes sense because it's the blue star juniper, and it says that it stays compact. Let's see, it grows up to 3 feet high and 4 feet wide for $39.98. So pretty. And they still have lots of mandevillas. Of course, mandevillas are annuals, so they are not very cold hardy, but they're about $15.98, and they love to climb on trellises or anything like that. We have these hibiscus, which come with little blue containers, and this is the Lowe's brand Luna Hibiscus, and it's $16.98, and it's cold hardy. It's a -20, so it's basically non-hardy in zones 1 through 4. So if you're in a higher zone than that, it probably would come back every year for you. It's so pretty. We have a Japanese maples. This one is the Crimson Queen Japanese maple. It is $109, and it gets 10 feet high by 12 feet wide. It's beautiful though. This is so interesting. So they have these plants here, and they don't have any label on them. They do say $12.98 there, but from the look of this flower, I think it's the bougainvillea, the plant we see in Europe a lot, like on the buildings. And I don't think unfortunately, it's not usually very cold hardy, but I just think it's kind of weird they don't even have labels on it. But I normally have seen these for even more than this. Okay, so at the clearance section, they have some good things right now. This is the Perennial Proven Winners Hibiscus Evening Rose. It's normally about $24, and so it's 50% off. It's going to be about $12, $13. So I'm getting one of them for my mom. And they have the Monrovia Panicle Hydrangeas, which are also 50% off. So this would be about $16, but they also have the Proven Winners a Little Lime Panicle Hydrangeas 3 gallon for 50% off. So they come out to be like $15. We have some daylilies, and so these end up being about $4 with a discount, and they are perennials. So I think I'm gonna take some of these for my mom too. And we have Proven Winners Chiffon Rose of Sharon, Magenta Chiffon Rose of Sharon for $26.98. And then a look at these hibiscus. So this is the Holy Grail. It seems like they have some of the evening rose, the ones that I got on clearance, but these are still regular price for $24.98. And they have the beautiful knockout roses, and these are $25.98. This is the white climbing rose iceberg for $24.98. They have Proven Winners Sunjoy Barberry. This is $26.98. And they have Sunjoy Citrus for $26.98. Look how beautiful this is. This is a straw flower, and they have these in these containers for $19.98, and they are annuals. They have Proven Winners Shiny Dancer by Burnham. It can do part shade to full shade, $24.98. Look at these waxy coated leaves. And they have the proven winners Little Lime Punch Panicle Hydrangea for $29.98. And they have the proven winners Laced Up Elderberry for $26.98. And this can do a sun to part shade, and it can get up to 10 feet tall, 4 feet wide. They have this Monrovia Gardenia, and this one is Eco Heaven Scent Reblooming Gardenia. And so this one can handle zones 6 through 9, so it can do from -10 degrees to 0. It says it can do 3 to 6 feet tall and wide, but look at this. It says, in the fall, colorful red, yellow, and orange seed pods appear on this very exciting variety. I thought that was so neat. I haven't ever seen that before. So I tell you guys the price, it's $26.98. And it is very compact and dense. And look guys, they have 50% off spring bulbs and edibles. And look, they have dahlias. You could get your dahlias for next season, or peonies for next season. They have lots of daylilies, gladiolas. Could get your daffodils for next spring. This would be half off of this, so it would be about $7-8. You'd be ready for the spring. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at julepsgarden so you can see right away when things are on sale. I can post on there right away so you don't miss out on any great gardening deals. Thank you so much, and please make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.